Shane, just how satisfying it was to finally get the running game going in a meaningful way on Sunday.
Yeah, no, it was good. I thought the guys up front did a heck of a job. There's some really good holes, and having Bryant back and Cole Toner stepped up. It was good. And then Buster Tremaine Pope, he did a hell of a job. He broke a few of them. He had good vision all day. So it was good to see.
Did you guys scheme up anything differently for this game that helped you get the running game going, or is it more just guys up front stepping up and rising to the occasion?
I think guys stepped up, and I think it was a little bit of what we had up that week or a couple days ago, but I think it was a little bit of both. But a lot of the guys just really stepped up and took them upon themselves to go do what they do.
Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry about that. I was muted. Just the interception Justin threw in the end zone. It seemed like a fine decision. You obviously want him to throw that one-on-one ball to Mike every time, but is it just a situation where he probably just needs to put it a little bit higher, maybe a little bit further, a place where only Mike can get it, or were you okay with the place?
Yeah, I think he would say he probably wanted a little more outside. Nothing more than that. Just a little more outside.
And then there was a 3rd and 7 in the fourth quarter. It looked like the Broncos were showing blitz, and Justin might have checked to something, and he was looking for Mike down the sideline. There looked to be a miscommunication. From your perspective, what happened on that 3rd down?
I just got to do a better job in that situation. None more than that.
So Keenan said after the game that he was like hoping for something better. Is this a situation where Justin, maybe with more experience, could check something different or communicate it better in that situation, or what?
Yeah, nothing more. I got to call better play.
Thanks.
Fernando.
Hey Shane, you talked about Brian Bulaga coming back. Just what did it mean to you for you guys to have a veteran presence out on that offensive line and have him back this week?
It was great. A guy with his presence and his experience, to have him back playing for us, it was good. I mean, he did a heck of a job all day, and we're happy to have him back.
Let's go to Michael.
Hey, Coach, I wanted to get a little insight on that opening interception from Herbert. It looked oddly underthrown, and I was just curious, did he get maybe his lower, like a foot hit as he tried to step through on that, or what did he say after he came off the field?
Oh, nothing. There was a look on tape we saw. We were trying to hit JG down the middle. They played it pretty good. Nothing more than that.
And looking at the snap count, Donald Parham, I think many of us thought he'd see a little bit of an increase in his snaps with Virgil Green out. And so I was just curious, was the lack of multiple tight end sets just kind of a game plan thing, or maybe a lack of Parham being as avid of a blocker?
No, I think the flow of the game dictates sometimes the personnel groups we were in. We were in 11 personnel a good chunk of that second half, and it was working, and Hunter was playing good. Obviously, we had 12 personnel stuff up in the game plan. It started rolling into an 11 personnel game.
Awesome. Thank you.
Joe.
Shane, if Pope can't go this weekend, what are the chances of maybe bringing Bradwell in, and how has he done so far?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the name you said.
Bradwell.
I know, but who'd you say? Who can't go?
Pope, sorry.
Oh, yeah. With Bradwell's done a heck of a job through training camp and obviously through practices these first 7-8 weeks. We have all the faith in the world in Bradwell if he needs to be up.
And then just how much of a lift does it give to the offense just having the run game like you guys did on Sunday? Because it seemed like you guys were putting it in the hands of the running back instead of like in a Jacksonville game where to get it going you ran more jet sweeps and everything.
Yeah, no, it was good. Anytime you can rush for over 200 yards, it's always good. So we got to continue to improve and keep that going.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Joe.
Cam.
Hey, Shane. Thanks for making time for us. Last week you talked about Justin Herbert's menu, the menu plays he'd be able to accept and absorb. How do you feel he absorbed that on Sunday?
He did a great job at the line of scrimmage when we were doing our stuff. He did a good job. Again, every week he's doing something on the field. That's really good. He got us into a great play one time that was really good and put us in a scoring position and got us a touchdown on one of the drives. So he's continuing to improve every week. We got to keep that going and go from there.
What is your strategy to get Joshua Kelly kind of running and producing like he was early in the season? Is that scheme plays? Is that talking to him throughout the week? Is that just on performing on Sunday? To walk us through that process, if you would.
Well, I think Josh is a great person and he has a great work ethic, and he's going to continue to improve and get better. And like I said, as the game flows, he starts getting in a groove, and then you go with it. And Pope was in a groove, and Pope hits a big run. So Josh is doing a heck of a job for us, and we'll keep that process going with him.
So that was just a matter of using the hot hand. Whoever had the hot hand on Sunday kind of got more.
Yeah, I mean,
more
sometimes
action.
that's how it is. Like sometimes Keenan's feeling it. It's like, let's get the ball. You know what I mean? Whoever it is. Sometimes there's one of those games where you just go with the guy that's hot.
Yeah. When isn't Keenan feeling it though, Coach?
No doubt.
Have a good one.
Always
Thanks. Yeah, thanks.
I don't disagree with that.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
Fernando.
Shane, what have you seen from the Raiders defense? Jonathan Abram, Max Crosby, guys like that. Just what have you seen from film on those guys?
They're an aggressive attacking defense. They play with a lot of passion, a lot of energy. Abram, he's got a lot of juice. He flies around the field. And then Crosby, obviously going against him last year, he's a high motor guy as well. And then their linebacking core inside, again, good tacklers. D-line plays hard and physical. And obviously some of their DBs, we've been against those guys, a couple of those guys in the past. So it's gonna be a heck of a challenge. They're playing good football, but we're excited about it.
You feel like they vastly improved from last year to this year?
Do I think they vastly improved?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they get better every year. I mean, being under their same coaching staff, I think this is their third year now under that staff. So they're getting better. They had a big win against Cleveland. I think Cleveland only had 6 possessions, total possessions on offense. And they're doing a heck of a job right now. And they had a big win against Kansas City. So like I said, it's going to be a heck of a challenge for us on Sunday.
Thanks, Shane.
Bob.
Hey, Shane, just wanted to ask you about that route Keenan ran on his touchdown where he sort of faked on the inside and then sort of slipped into the back. Yeah. What goes into that? Is that something you see on tape, or is that sort of a route that you guys have incorporated into the offense? And just how impressive was that route specifically by Keenan?
With not getting into too much detail about the scheme of things, it was a heck of a route. We set him up, and it was a good play.
Thanks.
Yeah.